ultimately had ambitions of being promoted at the beginning of the season, now narrowly missing out on relegation. Lots of problems in this club as well, not just injuries on the pitch and things like that. December missed wages, takeover bids that have collapsed, points deduction hanging over their heads, lots of different disputes going on with the EFL. There are a lot of issues around this club at the moment. Jamie, what do you make of the situation that they're in and just narrowly avoiding relegation?
Well, it was a shambles. I mean, a shambles of a season for them. You know, Derby are a big club in the Championship. They've always been competitive. You know, it was only a few years ago, Lampard was there. He nearly got them into the Premier League. So, you know, it's a massive fall from grace for them, you know, to see them fighting it out at the bottom of the table with Rotherham. And I think they should be really disappointed in themselves. You know, the players, the people there. Mel Morris, who's been fantastic for him as an owner, but it just looks like it's gone really sort of downhill. And I saw the fans like celebrating, and you know, I said it looked embarrassing because if you're Wickham and you're Rotherham and you stay up on the last day of the season, amazing, great achievement. That is, you know, that is a time to celebrate. But when you're Derby and you're celebrating at the end of the season like you've won the league, it just looks embarrassing to me because they're a big club who've got they've got a decent squad. They've got some decent players there. And I never understand that. I never understand fans celebrating like they've won something when you've just stayed up.
Is it more relief than celebration?
Yeah, it's relief.
Absolutely.
It's relief because, look, they don't want to be in League One, and you know, but really they should be protesting outside the ground about how the football club's running and where's it gone wrong, and because you know I remember playing at Pride Park, playing Derby, always a tough game, never, you know, always played great football, always had a decent side, the fans have always been great, you know, followed the club everywhere, and you know, to see them where they were on the last day of the season, and by the way, the football they were playing was absolutely shocking. They lost 6 on the bounce going into this game, so it's been a disaster really, and they've stayed up by like so lucky really. They've been lucky to stay up.
I don't have a problem with it though, Jamie. I mean, because I think relief, you know, in many ways is, you know, an important emotion is celebration, if you know what I mean, because I just think for those Derby fans and those players, it would have been an absolute disaster. And by the way, you're spot on. Lost 6. I mean, they didn't win any of the last 7 games, I don't think.
No.
But
and Sheffield Wednesday got deducted 6 points as well.
Yep, and I need to tell you, Rotherham, I think the week before at Barnsley, were extremely unlucky. Barnsley scored a goal that shouldn't have stood, and Rotherham deserved to get something out of the game. But that said, I thought Curtis, when he came on, was magic this morning, guys.
Yeah,
I really did.
Well. Yeah. He played well when he came on.
Absolutely, but he just spoke with the honesty that you would expect. I mean, it would have been a disaster for Derby. I mean, clearly it's a blow rather than Wickham going down on Wednesday. I get that, but could you imagine it would have been a disaster for Derby if they'd get relegated?
Yeah.
So
it can happen though. Big teams go down now.
Oh,
you know?
Leeds! You don't really get any further than Leeds.
Yeah, you know, Wolves went down. I was there when it happened, and it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Not, you know, and as the players, and that's why it's such a big thing. If going down from the Premier League to the Championship is kind of acceptable because the Premier League's so tough, to go down from the Championship to League One when you're a big club is not acceptable. And you can see now the teams that are stuck in League One, Portsmouth, Sunderland, you know, it's not easy to get out of there. Once you go down, it ain't easy to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I suppose the question really is, what can Wayne Rooney do with this side next season? Let us know if you've got an opinion, 81089 at TS Breakfast.